Most of the girls he brought to the kitchen of Cliff Haven Beach Resort, he told them they were coming to school. These girls wanted to learn how to cook. He told them he had a school located in Kaswa.
Abusia kamya say mabuno anase youth of today no sese ni ye no ene ye nyoma bia ye no kamya say akwa say sebe akokohwede obutu kosi anya ne dia so aha wo ye den mfaso bia maso ene mabuno to be ye bibia in the name of sika anasa ahunyade anasa ahode eye na adwen se o minua osemasi afa kwan we so amana farma no ntino me so me fa ho a ebeyi dabi antisa ewiase na ye ba ne se bia suru bia ne ne hyebra ode ba ewiase enka wo se kukromoti kura wo we no enyepe aha kukromoti kura enyepe ntino se osemasi ayade we na se ayeyi ana esi ye mana eno ntre se wo so ya ebeyi ye mo ebusia how you have media so aha and me no ndum komana and your first time on channel we so message so be subscribe now turn on bell notification icon. Entino enche bia we all know say abranti bia ne din Chef Ebenezer Smith aha ne hon komo beto abonten a na o try Guinness World Record aha omo attempt ana omo cookathon challenge and crofo ye e Ghana has we all know say one lady our Ghanaian I try sa challenge we aha ena sa abranti so say or try sa challenge we bi abusua oye process no fa bibia mu ye bibia ma beto abonten say Guinness World Record football are proving say he is currently the record holder for the longest cooking marathon say Ghana for ina energy ye pa na sa se mu to abonten no this ma ena nsem bi san pie ma Guinness for ka say no kura bia anim aha no kura bia ni sa asem ya abrante no kan mu say awards a onu claim say Guinness World Record for e dia brani na no kura bia nim na no kura ampa na no kura bia nso nim because Chef Ebenezer na nkasa ababontin a wa be videos e dia to abontin e pa Ghana for Chelsea omo fa ne bone nche pa na wagu oman Ghana enum fi in fact amampanyin ni na chiridom na ne vice obi anfa ne bone nche in fact wagu oman Ghana enum fi pa yi na ono ankasa so de enum guase apre no na abusua sansam yi ebeto abonten no na ehun sem bebre epp na se na medi nkanka ye no etoda wo mabunu ayaba no eya na ya adwen se yenye ade we yemfa kwan we so na ebeboa ye dabi entisa abrabo na ye bono entisa akora se ye ne sa na kamya ye se yankasa ye de yepe ye bibia yepe na eba sa so entwa ye because enye de bia na ye de bibi be shebronsam etoda ye ne yankasa ye selfish interest enso eka ho aha enye de bia na ye de bibi be shebronsam na bronsam ti ne baby bronsam nya hwe ye ne ye ene ensusunye bi a emfa ye nipa ne na nitua pa se ade ya oye enya ade a ede ewie pa bebre no bet eno no so obeye aha na abusua after sesansam nyina ekoso Ghana hasia Chef Smith ankasa de na no nsem ebeto abonten epa Ghana for Chelsea obi anfa ne bone channel esanse wadada Ghana for no videos bi abeto abonten a kire se sa branti ni jumadi na odie as a cook ana oye aduane ana onion aduane wo restaurant ana say bars akesi mu no in fact na no kredie eni na dwuma yemu na say nsem na ebeto abonten na abusua ehu yie pa no kredie eni na dwuma mu na memo akohwe sa video bi one lady aba abonten a o kase nsem bebre e wo ho asa ba mai Ghana fo enim fa no abusua yehwe sa video bi.
And with his innocent face and everything, it deceived all of us. It deceived all of us. When I found out, I helped my husband in investigating the whole thing. As of now, I'm talking to you. Some of the ladies told me personally they were disappointed that they actually told us and we didn't believe them. Because I was one of you, I wanted proof. And at that time, I was heavily pregnant. I was tired. I had my own things going on. So I had to lay back. After giving birth, I kept on hearing stories. So I decided to get close to the staff. I made friends with the staff. And then I started hearing things. And I saw things for myself. When I came out here to come and say, some of you were, oh, she doesn't have a job, she's useless. For your information, Cliff Haven Beach Resort hired my husband, and my husband took me along. The contract in at a time was supposed to be me and him. Those of you who know this face, who have been to Cliff Haven, you've seen this face welcoming you. I worked as a receptionist. I doubled as someone who did reservations for people know me. Those who came there, they know me very well. I was handling the social media pages of Cliff Haven Beach Resort. A lot of you don't know anything. You came out and you are saying, she's just the wife of the manager. Yes, even if I'm just the wife of the manager, should I have folded my hands and watched this guy do things that he was doing? Now, right now, a lot of you are saying that, oh, maybe he was frauded, someone sent him an email. That is who the guy is. Most of the girls he brought to the kitchen of Cliff Haven Beach Resort, he told them they were coming to school. These girls wanted to learn how to cook. He told them he had a school located in Kaswa, and they could come and learn whilst they are being paid. But to us, we were bringing in workers. So you see where this is coming from. They actually, he actually put them in a way that they would even be scared to talk because they didn't want to lose that opportunity they thought they had. He picked people from Facebook, people who see him post his nice videos and stuff. They go out to him and they want to learn. I'm not gonna lie. I personally think he's a good cook, but he's a bad human being. He is I'm not going to say the word, but he is not a good human being. And sorry to say this, but family members, if you have a family member who is doing shit to other people, you know the kind of person he is. Do you people even talk to them? I don't think that guy has any positive friends around him. If not, after what happened to him at Cliff Haven, he would change. I came online one day and I saw a story after he was sacked. There was a story going on that he's what? That guy, when he was hired, told us he was divorced. He told us he was divorced. Later on, we found out he was married. After this whole brouhaha, a lady texted me with photos of their wedding. He was a married man. I don't know if he's divorced now. I don't know. He was a married man. Blessing Nana F Connect said he's a single guy, and because of his looks, sometimes girls would like to take him. Sister. All of this didn't even. I got how the tertiary embarrassment for some of you. Back to this guy. Let me tell you why you need to believe the news you are seeing. The guy is a con artist. The guy is a con artist. I don't know whether he has a group of people he's working with, because an individual person, like, why would you go and put yourself in a situation like this? Unless, of course, there's a mental problem somewhere. Because a whole human being, you try to sleep with a married woman, and when she refused, you decided it was time to evaluate all the girls in your kitchen. And the evaluation he gave the lady, I knew there was something wrong, because I see what they do in the kitchen. I see those who work and how hard they work. He decided to evaluate. So I went digging, and then I heard he tried to sleep with her, and when she refused, he told her he would get her out of the job. And he did. Because at some point in time, we did feel we trusted him enough that we gave him the kitchen. Okay, since you are in charge of the kitchen, pick those you feel you can work with. And I am so sorry, Esther. I am so sorry. I'm using this platform to apologize to you and all the other girls. We had no idea. We had no idea. And it was just a one person's word against him, because at some point in time, he scared all of them and none of them wanted to talk. Even till date, there are a few of them, when you tell them, they'll be like, oh, God will handle this. And truly, God has done it. Because this has actually given me hopes. You know, that there is a God somewhere. There is some energy somewhere. And that you do not mess with people who just want to live with their lives. Like I said, these girls just wanted a job. Finish. Some of them didn't even care about being paid. But he promised them they will get the job and they will get paid. Then after they got the job, he brings them in turns to sleep with them. And woe betides you when you refuse to sleep with him. One Saturday, we had guests. I was busy attending to guests. I have proof, I have witnesses. I was there when the supervisor came. Madam, come and see what's going on. Chef is chasing one of the girls. He was chasing one of the girls out. You will leave today. If you don't leave today. A girl that he told us was his niece, because at some point in time we were tired of all the drama, and then we told him, say, okay, no more dating amongst the staff. If you want to date, do it outside. If you want to sleep with someone, do it outside, but no inter-staff relationships. Yes, maybe they were hiding doing their things, but he of all, after everything he's been through, you think he would learn sense. No. He went and brought a girl who he claimed was his niece. Not only he was sleeping with the girl and returned to give the girl a job at the kitchen. And then one day, the girl found him. He brought another girl in and claimed that he was bringing her as casual. I was passing the kitchen and I saw him and the girl in a way that I knew it was just one of his things, but I just swept it under there. I just knew that something was going to come up later. I was watching them. Not knowing this girl that he claimed was his niece saw him banging the other girl in the washroom. They say he does it everywhere, even in the kitchen that people are eating. He does it everywhere. That guy has a problem. That guy has a problem. You have the guts to come after me and call me names upon something you don't know about. When the girl caught them, he lied and coerced her into believing that, oh, he's sorry and he plans to marry her. Someone who was already married though. And you know, some of our young ladies too, the same society have put them in a position where they feel like marriage is supposed to be a glory. So when a man is maltreating her just because he says he wants to marry her, she should condone everything. She should sit quietly and see. But then, this girl was so wise enough that after sleeping with someone else, he decided he wasn't going to sleep with her. He wasn't going to sleep with him again. At least there should be some time frame. But this guy is a horny something that he wouldn't let the girl be. He called the girl to sleep with her, and the girl said she's not going to sleep with him. And he asked why, and she decided to lie that she was pulling her jean up and the zip cut her, down there. So she wouldn't be able to do anything with him. That was on Friday night, he called her. Saturday in the morning, I was busy receiving guests. He found a way to quarrel with the girl in the kitchen, and he insisted that we sack the girl immediately. I said, like this one, dear, today be today. It's either you leave or that girl leaves. And guess what? I got close to the girl, and the girl told me, Madam, I am not his niece. He brought me here with the pretext that he was going to give me a job, I'll get paid, and that we were in a serious relationship. That was when everything started coming out. All the other staff members, those who even left without, they didn't have it in them to tell us because they felt embarrassed. Lied to you. If it's a consensual thing, that's not a problem. Yes, a lot of people were saying it's a consensual thing. Yes, it's consensual, but we gave him a policy: no dating after he got accused by other girls that he tried to force himself on them. We said, okay, if you feel like you want to be with someone, go and do it outside. No more sleeping with staff members or trying to hit on any staff member. But he went and brought someone and lied that the person is his niece so that he can be sleeping with her when they already gave you a law. Someone tried to sleep with a married woman. I mean, why am I even basing on that? A lot of you were saying, they are all single, all the girls are single, and he's a man, blah, blah, blah. What a shame. What a shame to think that all of you were born by a woman. I think the government should take this as a wake-up call. People are suffering in their jobs. People are suffering. Yes, maybe I and my husband were being paid more than them. But that is the contract he got for himself. People are suffering. People are being paid. People are being underpaid. People are being, sexually abused for jobs in this country. And Chef Smith was one. I used to hear about these things happening. Personally, that has never happened to me. I've never gone for a job and someone tried to sleep with me in return. They usually pick people they know. When the person comes out to speak, no one will believe them. They usually pick weak prey. But he messed up. He went to try it on a married woman. And she dealt with him. And from that case on, we started putting eyes on him. But all the other girls were single and, living their life. So they needed the job so much that they wouldn't even say anything. Cliff Haven Beach Resorts. Yes, that was where we hired him. My husband was the manager at then. We left Cliff Haven Beach Resort, was it last year or so? I can't even remember. Because we had our own plans. We wanted to start something of our own. But everyone who has been to Cliff Haven Beach Resort knows this face. I'm always there. If you say you've been to Cliff Haven Beach Resort and you haven't seen this face, then it's not Cliff Haven you came to. Thing against people like that. Some of us grew up with parents very strict that even people outside will be scared to try to take advantage of us. Some people don't have that. And I noticed most of these girls, as I said, are people that he can just easily take advantage of. And they'll even be scared to talk. Except Esther. And maybe the guys. As for the guys, he quarreled with them and had them thrown out of the kitchen so that he could bring in girls he can sleep with. Yes, there were girls who actually knew what they were getting into, and they were doing it with their whole chest. That is not my problem. My problem is those who refused, and he made their life miserable in the kitchen and even led to them being jobless. Some of them are actually jobless till now. Blessing Nana F. Connect. You are there calling yourself an activist. You're a shame to womanhood. I've said it with my full chest. You have a friend who is like this and you won't advise him. As a woman, why? Oh God, I had a plan of everyone I was going to call out. All of you that left nasty comments on my page. All of you that insulted me, insulted my family. Because I came out to tell you, this person you are supporting, he did so and so and so, that's why he was sacked. But he came out and he's lying. That means he hasn't changed. It's either you talk to him, do a background check. No, you people didn't. You carried him way. Now see, all of us are in the mud. All of us, we chop the shame some.
Nti abusua, in fact, se wutie nsɛm a lady ka emu odwerem paa yi kyɛ Chef Smith ya ɔno aba abɔnten ɛkyerɛ Ghana fo nyinaa sɛ ɔyɛ cook aba try saa cook aton ya kyɛ sɛ nukuredie bia na eni saa de we mu no abusua saa ne dwumadi a na odia no di saa ne dwumadi a odia kyɛ sɛ ondi nukuro na dwuma mu. In fact, wɔn a ɛni ɔno ɔmo yɛ adwuma koraa no yɛ ɔde wafrɔde emu bi a kyɛ sɛ ɔde ɔmo afa kwan bi a ɛnsɛm fata so. Wɔn ewiase na yɛwɔ no sɛ yɛ prayer ho yɛ sister wo fiti prɛko pɛ pɔn wɔsi a mogya ɛna ɛba sɛsi a wo fiti prɛko pɛ apɔn ne sɛm ɛdeɛ no nguase abrɛ no ɛdeɛ no nguase abrɛ no paa sɛsi yi n'anim aguase one afei nso obelu so more opportunities. Yes, opportunity, because no one is going to trust him again. Say obetumi body na adwuma bi ahye ne sa, obetumi ama no contract kɛseɛ bi dabi obi enu a ɔde na adwuma bɛhyɛ nipa bi a ɔte sansa. Enti ya na kwanya ɛna sisi waboni na ato egu no. Oh, ɛtɔda ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ sɛ wiase no da hɔtara sa kɛkɛ dabi ɛyɛ sa na ti. Anamo bi a yɛtu no ɛho ɛsunsuanso wɔ. Enti sɛ ɔyɛ youth na yɛ bɛburo na ɔhwɛm na ɔtimi a. Yɛn na yɛfa wɔ nyɛ yɛn ho afutuo. Nsɛm a sister no ɛka fa bra no ho yɛfa bi nyɛ afutuo na yɛhu kwan ya yɛbɛfa so atutu ya namo yɛbɛfa so atutu ya namo because sɛ bi wiase no one is perfect obiara wɔ ne sinto ɛwɔ hɔ no mo nti no you have media. In fact saa nkɔmɔ yi na msa kan ya sɛ me ma metiefo no mahwɛfo nso ɛsaka bi no mo nso tie nti no message sɛ wo nya subscribe channel wori a bɔmɔde asɔ be subscribe na turn on bell notification icon afi share video we ma ofofra onya bi hwɛ na fa comment ɛto comment section mu dia odwen fa saa nsɛm hu bia no obetima kyerɛ wa adwen